Hello?
Hey,
What's up, baby girl?
what you doing?
I'm alright. Just sitting down, getting something to eat.
Okay. What time you think you'll be home?
I don't know. I gotta work late tonight, so don't wait up for me. Why, you need something?
No, I don't want anything. Okay. I'll see you when you get home.
Alright, baby. I'll see you a little later.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
This is my heartbeat song and I'm gonna play it. Been so long I forgot how to turn it up, 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 up all night long. Oh, up, up all night long. You, where the hell did you come from? You're a different, different kind of fun. And I'm so used to feeling
Hey, baby. Making some coffee. Are you still at work? That I can do. Baby, let me call you back. There's somebody at the door. Okay, bye. Hey, Charles.
Good morning, Miss Walker.
What have I told you about calling me Mrs. Walker? Do I look like an old hag?
My apologies, ma'am. I ain't mean nothing by that. It's just something my mother taught me when I was young. She would always say that I should dress an adult by his or her last name.
Oh, that's really sweet. We need more gentlemen in this world.
Absolutely.
What do you have for me today?
Just got one package for you today.
Obviously, I have a shopping addiction. You're here like every day.
Well, with all due respect, ma'am, I think to some degree every woman has a shopping addiction.
I guess that's true. Is there a special woman in your life who has a shopping addiction?
No, not yet, unfortunately.
Why not? What are you waiting for?
I don't know, dating game is rough nowadays. It's hard to maintain a solid relationship.
I guess I understand. I actually just made some coffee. Do you want to come in and have a cup?
No, I would love to, but I'm like way behind. Still have over like 200 stops to do.
So what you're saying is you're gonna come in and have a cup of coffee.
Alright, just one cup. I must say, April, you have a real beautiful house.
Do you live in the area?
No, I live on Overton Road, which is about 30 minutes from here.
God says you will lend and not borrow. Whatever you touch will prosper and succeed. Instead of watching that picture of you struggling, not having enough, business going down, cast down that imagination. Start seeing yourself prosperous, coming out of debt, paying your house off, having an abundance so you can be a blessing to others.
babe.
Hey, what's up, love?
Yeah. How was your day?
Didn't go so well today.
What happened?
Fucking job laid me off.
What? What happened?
I seen it coming a mile away. They've been talking about making some cuts for the past year, so it's not like I was blindsided.
Okay, but now what are you gonna do for work?
I don't know yet. But I'll figure something out. We'll be alright. Alpha, this is Variable, over.
This is Alpha, over.
The mission is completed.
Good work. Was there anyone else in the house?
Negative. Only person in the house was the target.
Good. Are you ready for your next mission?
Affirmative.
We want you to assemble 3 to 4 individuals with military experience.
Why? What is the mission?
You're going to rob the Dunbar facility in Long Island.
You talking about the armored car facility?
That's correct. It's projected that they will bring in roughly $33 million in cash and bonds on Christmas Eve. Your cut will be $3 million. The rest of the funds will be dispersed to the families of our fallen soldiers.
Sounds like a cowboy mission to me. These places are heavily guarded by state-of-the-art security systems, and not to mention how many armed guards they have walking the premises.
We have the blueprints for the facility, so you won't go in there blind.
So you have all the intel that we need.
That's correct.
Roger that. Alpha, I have a question for you.
What's your question?
Who is April Walker?
Why do you ask?
I don't know, she just seemed like a regular civilian. I don't understand why someone would want to put a contract on her.
Remember, it's not your job to understand why. Your job is to fulfill the contract. But since you ask, I will tell you. She was a special prosecutor who was just appointed to handle the Anthony Corrado case.
You talking about the mob boss from Philadelphia?
That's correct.
Why would you want to help out a reputed gangster?
It goes deeper than that. April Walker is the daughter of Congressman John Walker. You see, John Walker was a part of the Bush administration. He was responsible for developing the false story that Saddam Hussein was creating weapons of mass destruction, which is the main reason why the war in Iraq was green-lighted.
I take the threat very seriously. I take the fact that he develops weapons of mass destruction very seriously. I remember the fact that he has invaded 2 countries before. I know for a fact that he's poisoned his own people. He doesn't believe in the worth of each individual. He doesn't believe in public dissent.
So it's been a very big eye-opener. Back at the States, I didn't hear, heard of patients dying, but you didn't hear about the casualties. The casualties are actually a big eye-opener. It's very stressful. It's hard, sad, especially when you got these people that have lost limbs or, we're trying to get them back to their families and,
He also voted to decrease the medical benefits for the veterans and their families. He's part of the reason why veterans are coming home from war and are struggling to make ends meet.
Constitute an axis of evil, arming to threaten the peace of the world.
So why not just terminate him instead? Why would you kill his daughter?
We will in due time. The objective of this mission was to let him know what it feels like to lose a loved one. We want him to suffer, just as you guys have suffered, and like thousands of families who've lost loved ones in the war. Is there a problem, Variable?
No, there's no problem.
Good. It's very important that you don't get too attached to the subjects. You're one of my most trusted and gifted operatives. To go undercover as a UPS worker was no easy task. I'm sure you developed a relationship with these people, being that you were delivering packages to them on a daily basis. But never forget the task at hand. And that's to always complete our mission.
Roger that. Variable out.
Saddam Hussein and his sons must leave Iraq within 48 hours.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, I said where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down to shoot my old lady.
All right, fellas, I talked to the angel today. She got another mission for us.
What's the mission?
We're gonna rob the Dunbar facility in Long Island.
Michael Riddick, former staff sergeant with the United States Marine Corps. He joined the Corps back in 2001, right after 9/11. He did 2 tours in Iraq and 1 tour in Afghanistan. In May 2013, on his last tour, he was shot 5 times. He was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and severe depression. In 2015, he received his medical discharge, but as of today, he hasn't received any medical benefits.
Dunbar facility. What's the take on it? How much are we making?
The take is $33 million in cash and bearer bonds, but our commission is $3 million.
$3 million? We doing all the work? $3 million? Where's the rest going?
David Richter, aka Super Dave, joined the Corps 2006, received a dishonorable discharge in 2008. Dave and 5 other soldiers were arrested for trying to smuggle 100% heroin from out of Afghanistan. For his crimes, he received a 5-year prison sentence. Dave was also diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and severe depression.
She says she's gonna give the rest of the money to the families of our fallen comrades, ones who are being fucked over for their benefits.
Fucked over? They're getting fucked over? If we don't pull this off, we're fucked over.
Lance Corporal Stephen Gage, aka Megatron, he joined the Corps in 2003. On March 31, 2007, his Humvee was hit by an IED explosive. He suffered 3rd-degree burns on the lower half of his body. The VA delayed to release his medical benefits, and not to mention, he's been struggling to find a job ever since he left the Corps.
Yeah, I understand how you feel, but we hurting right now, so we gotta take what we can get. Shit, 1 bird in the hand is better than 2 birds in the tree.
That's true. What are you thinking we should do? Think we should do it?
I'm with it.
Why the fuck not?
Alright, cool, so this is how it's gonna go. Gage, I need you to work surveillance on this place.
Alright.
To know how many armed guards they have, how many security cameras. We can't go up in here blindfolded.
Alright, I'm on it.
Good. I'm gonna have Tank work the camera system. So basically what he's gonna do, he's gonna cut the power 5 minutes before we go in. That way we can catch him off guard.
When's it supposed to go down?
We're gonna hit it Christmas Eve. So we got a lot of work to do in a short amount of time.
Yeah, man. That's tight. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, I'm with it.
You with it?
Let's do it.
Cool.
Due to their medical conditions and lack of job opportunities, they were forced to become work for hire. In other words, they're mercenaries.
Today's agenda, got the suitcase up in the central. Go to room 112, tell them Blanco sent you. Feel the strangers, if no money exchanges. I got these kids.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, beloved?
Malik Carter, also known as Tank, he joined the Corps in 2001. On his first tour in Afghanistan, he was shot 3 times. He received his medical discharge in 2005. After he left the Corps, he started his own trucking company, but a few years later, due to high gas prices, he was forced to shut down his business. Ever since then, he's been struggling to make ends meet.
Shit coolin'. What's up with you?
I'm good, man. Just taking it one day at a time, brother.
Hey, listen, if you're interested.
I got a job opportunity for you.
What type of work is it?
I don't want to get into specifics over the
phone. Just come out of the crib a little bit later and we'll talk more about it.
I'll be by in a flash.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance.
Holy, holy, holy.
God Almighty, His grace covers you.
قسم خونة المسيرة بحد ذاتها هي ضد الإرهاب، ضد الإرهاب الأمريكي، لأن الأمريكان يقتلون النساء ويعتقلون النساء ويقتلون الأطفال ويهينون الشيوخ ويقتلون الشباب. أمريكا بحد الإرهاب. هي الإرهاب الأمريكي، الإرهاب الأمريكي النجس الحقيقي.
صدق الله العظيم. أبو الأنبياء والصالحين.
Hey, I spoke to Rebecca today.
Oh yeah, how's she doing?
Stressed out. I mean, real stressed out.
Why, what happened?
She said that they denied her husband's GI benefits, which is crazy because he served in Afghanistan all of that time and was shot 7 times. You would think they at least send a man to school for free.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of guys are getting fucked over right now.
Well, they need to do something about that whole system. I mean, because look at our situation. You served all of that time in the military, you know, risk your life fighting in 2 wars, and you come back and your situation is worse? It's bananas. It's like the military should at least make sure that you guys have a decent job to come home to and some benefits. It's like they don't even care. It's fucked up.
Yeah, no, they don't care.
How's the job search going?
It's actually going good. A friend of mine just offered me a job.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Only problem is it doesn't start till Christmas Eve.
You said Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like 2.5 months away. What are we supposed to do about our bills? I mean, we got a mortgage to pay, car payments, we got a lot to do.
I don't know, I'll talk to him, see maybe he can give me an advance on the money, or worst case scenario, I just have to drive for Uber for a little while just to keep us above water. One thing, if this deal goes through, we'll definitely be situated financially.
Okay, what kind of deal you talking about? I mean, what you gonna be doing?
It's a construction job.
Okay.
He got like a big development deal, so he said if I help him out with the contract, he'll give me a nice sized commission. Maybe like high 6 figures.
Really?
Yeah.
Babe, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make sure I pray on that, because Lord knows we really, really need the money.
Good morning. You know, the Veterans Benefits side of the VA pays out $95 billion a year. That's in disability benefits, pensions, and even the American flags that veterans receive at their funerals. But our investigation has found widespread mismanagement of those claims, resulting in veterans being denied the benefits that they've earned, with many veterans dying before the VA gets around to answering the claim.
And this morning, Secretary McDonald is facing a new challenge. It comes after last summer's scandal at a Phoenix VA hospital, which rocked the Department of Veterans Affairs. CBS News investigations revealed widespread manipulation of appointment wait times. Now, CBS News has uncovered similar mismanagement within the Veteran Benefits Administration.
If the VA doesn't recognize you as a veteran, not only do you lose the dignity of acknowledgement of your service, but you lose those really basic services.
The staggering numbers come from a new report from veterans advocacy groups Swords to Plowshares, the National Veterans Legal Services Program, and Harvard, which found that the VA is denying valuable benefits at unprecedented levels.
5 whistleblowers at the Oakland, California Veterans Benefits Office tell CBS News that Stafford's claim is one of more than 13,000 informal claims filed between 1996 and 2009, all of which were stashed in a file cabinet and ignored until 2012. Informal claims are letters from veterans expressing a desire to apply for benefits, and by law, the VA must respond with an application.
We were getting letters from elderly veterans and for widows who were literally at their end of their life begging for help.
Rusty Ann Brown was part of a team finally assigned to process those claims 2 years ago, and the job began, she says, with a disturbing discovery.
Half of the veterans were dead that I screened. So almost every other piece of paper that I touched was a veteran who had already passed away.
And so that means they died, this veteran died.
Correct.
Waiting for their first answer.
Correct.
From the VA.
Correct.
But whether the veteran was dead or still alive, Brown says VA supervisors in Oakland ordered her team to mark the claims no action necessary and to toss them aside. Whistleblowers say that was illegal. They wanted you to hide them?
Absolutely. The VA didn't help them. The VA didn't care about them. They took them, they put them in a file, and they stuffed them away.
13,184
Yes, sir.
veterans who were waiting for an answer.
Begging for help.
When Brown raised concerns, she says she was taken off the project. Then, this past summer, Brown and former VA employee Tony Silviero found a cart full of those same claims ignored yet again.
We pulled 15 indiscriminately to look at. Just 15. 8 of them were owed money. 1 was owed $36,000.
And this was a year ago.
This was just a few months ago.
A few months ago. Last week, the VA Inspector General confirmed that because of poor record keeping in Oakland, veterans did not receive benefits to which they may have been entitled. How many veterans is not known because thousands of those records were missing when the inspectors arrived. Lost claims and missing records are a problem nationwide. In the last year, the IG has found serious issues in at least 6 VA benefits offices, including unprocessed claims documents in Philadelphia, 9,500 records sitting on employees' desks in Baltimore, and computer manipulation in Houston to make claims look completed when they were not.
They owed him an answer?
Yeah, they owed him an answer.
Dory Stafford now lives with friends in the mountains of Northern California in a home with no electricity. It's an example of what happens when the VA conceals a file. It doesn't just harm the veteran, it could also hurt the family. Typically, a surviving spouse is offered an American flag, help with burial expenses, or even a modest pension, but none of that happens if there's no file.
I wasn't even aware there was widow benefits. I really wasn't.
Even if it was a modest pension?
A modest pension, even say $400 a month, it would so help.
Yeah, I have 4 children. Not to be able to provide correctly, not to have any type of medical care, not to have anybody to talk to, just no benefits whatsoever.
Raymond tells CNN that he ultimately lost his family and ended up sleeping in the streets.
Instead of treating everybody as a number, perhaps really do something, because there's a lot of guys out there that need help.
Variable, this is Echo, over.
Come in.
The truck just pulled up. Variable, this is Echo, over.
Yeah, come in.
The bird is in the nest.
Repeat, the bird is in the nest.
Roger. Showtime, fellas.